A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. And now, 2K Sports brings you Thursday night in the NBA. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian. Well, after the super teams, some current top teams have been constructed more traditionally. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, great teams are built different ways, but when you can watch these players grow up and develop together, it's a wonderful thing to see. Brian?
A little more meaningful building from the ground up, Allie. Thank you. Midway through the year, we've got a moment to check out the Eastern Conference standings. What a season thus far for them. Second place in the conference. Now the starting group for the visitors. And tonight we're looking at two teams who make their living beyond the arc, Grant.
Yeah, they love to shoot the three-point shot, and they do it effectively. And of course, that means these two teams understand the importance of good spacing. They're great shooters on both sides, to be sure, but motion and ball movement are the real keys to their three-point attacks.
Go. Out to the wing, stolen by Young. They've got numbers. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First team foul. Shooting for the home team. Young.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Oh, a two-handed power slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's Perry. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. And he jams it home with authority.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Home team foul. Young. First personal foul. First team foul.
Careening off the glass. Let's go with a three. Counted from distance. 5 points in the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Young. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. They get it again. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And as we start up the new year, here's a glimpse at the new power rankings. They're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
Well, seeing where this home team is right now, they've really lived up to the hype surrounding them this year, proving they're at the absolute top of their game.
Can they get it? And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Number 49.
And he drops it first. And he makes both free throws.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Oh, yes! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Young with the double team. Shoots a fadeaway, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
And it's Perry missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
From outside, off the mark.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Six on the shot clock. Takes the three. The shot won't fall. Got 6 of 8 shots to go. Pass to Newman. Here's Perry. The three is up. Drains the triple. 10 points for him.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
To the left wing. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Good work there as it goes.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Will it go? That one doesn't drop. Gone 8 of 10 shooting. And he drains the quick shot.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
55 seconds left in the first quarter here. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
From behind the arc. Can't get it to drop. From deep three-point range. Tip back in for two.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Here's Newman. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Here's the three. The rebound by Perry. Pulls it in from the elbow. A nice shot by Newman.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. Delivering the blowout. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a mid-season lull. What has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic. And, of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. There's a screen. Fires the three. Newman with a rebound.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. To the inside. Here's Scott. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
And he lobs it up.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. The shot sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
To the wing, right side. Clock at 6. Nails it from 3. 5 points in the game.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Here's Perry. He's off on that one. Gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Got a hand on it. He's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in his many attempts. And something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
Checking in for the away team, Johnson.
Outside Johnson, down low. And he dunks it down.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
With the 10-footer, good as the jump shot falls.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Oh, from deep. Smith with the rebound. Gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Comes up empty down low.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
For 3. Perry, good. 20 points for him.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. From the arc. He can't hit that time.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Scott. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Oh, nice shot by Newman. 7 points in the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
From downtown, the rebound by Perry.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Scott with a rebound. Shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Pass to Johnson. Good on the shot. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Tipped. From deep. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. Delivering the blowout.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend. Let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest.
If this is the field for the three-point contest, man, it's going to be lots of fun.
And keeping things moving, what a tremendous first-half performance for the home team.
What I like, they're sticking to their game plan.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. All right, time for an injury report.
He shared with me that it is a knee sprain, so a sense of relief that even though there's a lot of pain involved, he avoided something more serious. He's ruled out return, and we'll just have to see how long the recovery will take.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate, so it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Three-pointer. The shot off that time. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
To the middle. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Give him 8.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
From outside the arc. Drills it from deep.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Back to Young. Pass to Perry. And that one's good. He's got 22.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Outside Johnson. Knocks it loose. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. On the take. And that one's good. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Right side, Young. And the powerful one-handed slam.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
To the paint. Here's the hook. Looking to win the run. Tries yet again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
From deep, sinks it from distance. 5 points in the game.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's a minute 17 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Johnson, and he's off from 17.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Takes a 13-footer. That shot, no good.
Full team foul. Number 2. First personal foul. Second team foul.
So both teams making some changes here. Gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Green. Johnson with it. Back to Green. Hey, expanding his range. The shot by Johnson, no good. Gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Fires from deep. He can't get it to go. Shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Ooh, poked away. In transition. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Back to Green. No good from 18.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
Just 4 seconds left in the third. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Delivering the blowout. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And the shot goes.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Shooting a low 30% from the floor. Three-pointer. Doesn't go for him. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Ellis's shot is off.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from Rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the away team. Substitution on the court.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Here's Scott. And they converted last on attempt number 3.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Man, there are a lot of insane records in the NBA history books. Which do you think are the most unbreakable, RJ?
Well, I've got 4 off the top of my head. The 100 points by Wilt. I think LeBron James playoff scoring record, because a player is going to have to go to like 13 finals, and they're going to have to average 25 points a game in order to pass that. And then AC Green, he's got almost 1,200 consecutive games played. That's 15 straight seasons.
And I'd throw Stockton's assist record in there as well.
Yeah, no one's catching that because he didn't miss many games either.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Picked it out of midair. And here comes the break. Oh, misses the dunk.
And the defense did just enough to bother that dunk attempt.
And he drives in, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play. Gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. 1:52 left to play in the fourth. And a missed layup. Here's Perry. Fires in the triple. 27 points for him.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
The 3. He buries it from 3.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. They need this. Newman with a rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Pass to Johnson. The floater, and he lays it in.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Here's Newman. He drops it from range.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
No good from outside.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Foul. Fourth team foul. Substitution on the court.
27 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Scott. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Number 1.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Perry, good.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Shooting for the away team. Number 1. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Good on both. 8 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And so the home crowd treated to a win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. Now our New Balance Player of the Game.